Howdy y'all, and welcome back to Gunsnbbq. When I did my last video on open carry, I told you this one would be coming, and this video's topic is open carrying long guns. If you haven't been able to watch my open carry video yet, I encourage you to go see it. I've gotten a lot of great feedback, and I appreciate that very much, everybody. Before I get too deep into this, I would like to say that I would like to think one day we could live in a society where it doesn't matter what kind of gun you're carrying, whether it's a long gun, handgun, musket, I don't care. When it's being carried out in public in the open, it won't cause any sort of alarm. And when it comes to open carrying long guns, I think there's some different criteria to meet. I also believe that there's usually some different motives behind it. One, I believe you should ask yourself, are you going to be alone? Are you going to be in a group of people? Are you going to be at a rally? Are you at the range or just on your own property? Now, the majority of open carrying long gun videos that I find, the persons doing so almost always say they're trying to educate the public, educate the police department, etc. But if you're going and causing alarm to the point that the police have been called on you, is that really doing anything for our cause? And yes, I do realize that all it takes is for one negative Nancy that is just on the verge of melting her snowflake and crawling into a safe space that day at the Starbucks to pick up the phone and call the police because they saw you sneeze wrong. But when you're openly walking into establishments that you know have a customer base that's going to be more left-leaning, is it beneficial to our cause to start putting AR-15s and AK-47s and other long guns of the like in their faces? Would it be more beneficial to walk in there with a revolver, a 1911, or a Glock, or whatever else your handgun is on your hip and kind of ease them into it? You don't lay down your prom date and have her tell you it's your first time and just go to Pound Town. You're nice about it. I think in situations like this, we should realize a lot of these people, this is probably going to be one of the first times they've ever seen a gun in person. And the one that you're carrying into that establishment to make a point is the one that they've seen demonized by the media. Naturally, they're going to have a negative reaction. Yes, I understand what you're doing is going in there, getting a cup of coffee, sitting down, showing that there's nothing wrong with gun owners, there's nothing wrong with ARs or AKs, that we are everyday people who mean no harm. However, when they see something like that, they're just automatically turned off. So I argue that we're not really educating many people at that point. Now let's get into the topic of rallies. I don't think there's an issue there at all. You're among a lot of like-minded individuals who are there for one thing normally, and that's to let our elected officials know that we're here and we're not backing down. And hey, we have these guns, we like them, we support them, we use them, and we're not afraid to use them, in the face of tyranny. So I think it could be a very good tool to be carrying long guns openly at these rallies. Just a little side note, when you're at rallies, please make sure that you clean up after yourselves. You know what? Even more so, make sure, that you're trying to take out more garbage than you took in. The last thing that we need as a firearms community is to look like a bunch of slobs. As for open carrying on your own property, well, guess what? It's your own property. The gun's your property. Do whatever the heck you wish. However, I believe this is where I should probably throw in the little addendum of please know your state and local laws, though, and, check them often. So in summary, I'm really conflicted with this. I don't know if it is a benefit or a hindrance. I see it both ways, and honestly, it could go either way. But please remember, whenever you're open carrying handguns, long guns, it doesn't matter. If you're open carrying, look presentable. Make yourself look approachable, friendly. Don't look like the guy that the people are supposed to be afraid of. Do you think that there's better ways to go into these establishments that are left-leaning, that have a left-leaning customer base? Do you think there's better ways to get the attention of these people? What if we could have a shirt made that just says what we want to convey? What if when we wanted to educate people, we actually carried materials, pamphlets and whatnot, say a business card with a little bit of information on it? Perhaps our t-shirt could say, yes, I am open carrying. I do this for my own protection and anybody that is around me and could incur a threat. If you have any questions or curiosities, please do not be afraid to approach me. I am glad to answer any of your questions. Do you think having a shirt and materials like that could help spread the message better than open carrying a long gun? As I said, I'm just spitballing here, guys. One day I hope that we live in a society where open carrying long guns and handguns and muskets or whatever else is 100% natural and nobody is going to be afraid or anything else. But unfortunately we don't live in that society yet. Well, let me know, because like I said, I'm torn on the subject. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, whichever way. Like I say all the time, I just appreciate the feedback. Leave a comment on the video if you enjoyed it. I hope you hit the share button and share it with your friends and family. And most of all, I hope you hit the subscribe button. And I hope to catch you back. See you later.